video today. We are going to be painting, customizing rocker.
Making a rocker from duplicates.
Here's what it looks like.
So we're going to use Surfer Babe's body, Fresh's outfit, and MC Swag shoes. So what kind of paint do we need?
We need pink, blue, white, a darker blue, red, and black.
Okay, so the first step would be is to paint this outfit white. The only part I'm gonna leave black is the sleeves, because on Rocker her sleeves are black too. Okay, now we're just gonna set this off to the side to dry. I did get a little bit of white paint on the underneath of the sleeve there, but I'm just going to paint that in black once it dries. So our next step is gonna be to paint the shoes black. I'm not gonna put a base coat on because it's a darker color going over, so we don't need to do that. So since we have the black out, next we're going to start painting the hair. Now the hair is mostly, well, it's about half and half black, half pink, but it kind of blends into the back. So I'm going to see if I can mimic that when I do my painting. So I'm going to put the black on first and let that dry. I'm just doing these fainter brush strokes of black just to see if when I paint it pink, if it will kind of blend in, because it kind of looks like her hair blends a little bit. It doesn't go straight from black to pink. So I'm just trying to see if this will work. Okay, so now we are going to add some magenta paint on. So we're just going to set this off to the side and let it dry, and next we're going to put another layer of white paint over the outfit. So now we're just going to set this off to the side and let it dry. So the hair is all dry, so we're just going to put another layer of magenta on. So we're going to set this off to the side to dry, and then after it dries, we're just going to add a little bit more black to make it blend in with the pink a little bit more. And before we do anything else on the outfit, I just want to touch up in here where I got some white paint where it's supposed to be black. And I'm just going to use a little brush to do it. Okay, so the next step is to paint in the shorts light blue. And then I'm also going to paint the inside of the shirt tied around her waist blue because it is blue on the inside. Okay, the next step is to just take some black paint and just add some streaks into the hair. Okay, so our next step is going to be to paint the shirt tied around her waist dark blue. Okay, so the next step is going to be to take a little brush and just paint in the side of her coat black. Okay, we're just going to set this off to the side to dry, and I am going to leave the top part here white because as you can see on the other rocker, there is white above the shirt tie. Okay, so this step is going to be a little tricky. What I'm going to do next is paint the red diamonds on top of the shirt, and I'm going to use a very little brush to do that as well. Okay, now I'm just going to let this dry, and then after it dries, I'm going to need a couple more coats on it, just to make the red pop out a little more. Okay, so this next part is probably going to be the hardest. I'm going to write the ABCD on the shirt with the little lightning bolt. I'm going to do this really slow, and I'm using the smallest brush that I have. Hopefully it works. And my C on this shirt is a little bit thick. So what I'm gonna try to do is just take a tiny little dots of white paint and just thin out that C a little bit. You know, I'm actually just gonna paint over the C and then repaint it when it dries. Okay, so while I was trying to block out the C, I accidentally messed up the D too, so now I'm gonna have to try to redo both. I'm just gonna leave it like this because that's probably the best I can do without having a smaller brush.
Here's our finished rocket.
This was definitely the hardest one to customize because of all the little details. So give her a spin around. Show her from the front, the side, the back.
And so make sure you give the thumbs up, subscribe, and bye.